Delusion is what makes the impossible possible. Hello, beautiful winners of life. Welcome back to my channel, Mission to the Soul. Today, I want to talk about the topic of delusion. So, first of all, I want you guys to take a look first at some of the inventions, some of the things that you guys are using in your room, in your day-to-day life, like your iPhone, or the light bulb, or the refrigerator. In all of them are the results of somebody's delusional ideas that were made into reality. So then a lot of the times, in order to achieve greatness, in order to achieve big, or to achieve the unprecedented things, we gotta have that delusional mind and be able to trust that as well. So do you realize that, by the way, in the word impossible, it actually says I am possible, right? So really take a moment to think about it, because even the word impossible says I am possible. What's stopping you from making your dream happen, no matter how big and crazy they seem, right? And if you really think back at history, if we really think back in our history, there wasn't any light bulb. There wasn't any light bulb until the 18th century, when some scientists and Thomas Edison, who finally made their delusional ideas happen. They finally made that idea of a light bulb into a reality, a bulb that is lighted by electricity. And now light bulb is something that is used in almost every single household across the world, right? And it's a result of somebody's delusional ideas. Or there wasn't any airplane flying across the sky until the 19th century, when the Wright brothers, when someone with a delusional ideas who decided to make their ideas of a flying metallic bird happen, right? Or a very recent example is of Amanda Ngọc Nguyen. So she's the first Vietnamese woman to ever fly in a space on a first all-women space crew. So that is a big achievement. Her story is very inspiring, by the way. So if you have time, you can take a look more on her projects and her activist programs. It is truly inspiring. But the point here I want to make is that Amanda Ngọc Nguyen believed in something greater within herself, and something like this has never been done before. It is the result of a delusional ideas that are nurtured with belief, okay? So, but don't you think that before all of these great achievements and inventions, they were never doubted by other people? Of course, there were other people who were gonna say that they're out of their mind, that they're crazy, that they are insane for belief in that ideas that have never been done or achieved by anyone before. But the thing is, and also what sets them apart from those who can't make it, is they believe in their delusional ideas anyway. And delusion is a great thing. And if you really think about it, everything in life is a delusion, right? So then I want to say that if you have a dream, if you feel something so deeply in your heart, something that is planted so deeply in your heart, just give it a go. Just go after it. If nobody has ever been able to do it before, be the first one. You be the first one. Be the first millionaire in your family line. Be the first engineer. Be the first star in your family line. Make your dream happen and be the first one, because when it is planted in your heart, you're meant to make it happen. And I also want you to really be very well aware of the fact that a lot of the time, though it sounds disheartening, a lot of the time, our parents, family, and many people in the society that we're living in usually judge our dreams based on their limited experience of life, based on what they believe to be possible or not. But honestly, what is possible? What is not? The definition really depends on you and on each of us. So then, to make your dream happen, you gotta be greater than the limiting beliefs that are passed down onto you by your families and friends and the people whom you know. If it has not been done before, doesn't mean that you can't do it now, okay? Or like if it's something that has never been done in your family, then be the first one in your family to do that. I feel like if our ability to create only depends on the ability of someone who came before us, then we're all probably still living in Stone Age now. And so the reason why there are all of these great inventions and so many successful achievement stories that you have been hearing all the times out there is because these people believed in their delusional ideas and they made it happen. They were just unapologetic for making their dream come true. You will see how big the world is once you go out there. And whatever limiting beliefs and like limiting belief system that you once adopted, you would be challenged. So I'm saying this from my own experience of somebody who came from Vietnam and who went abroad to study. I feel like in each and every journey of mine, meeting new people, learning new cultures, seeing more about the world, my mind just keeps getting more and more expanded because I started to see what's possible for me. I know that it's not gonna be an easy road. It's never gonna be a linear line when you decide to go after your big dream, right? The delusional ideas that you have. But I can confirm and I guarantee that it is definitely, absolutely not impossible unless you decide to give up on it. Unless you decide to give up on it and not work on yourself. So if you can be greater than the judgment of the majority of people who said that the things that you are going for are impossible, that you must be realistic, then you would have the ability to create and to bring what's once referred to as impossible into existence. And I want to end this podcast today with this very widely said, it's more like a Gen Z kind of mantra, which is Delulu is a solulu. Delusion is the solution, always. That is our gift as a human being. That is our gift of us as creators of life. So really, really own to that, okay? Own it. Right. I thank you guys so much for watching today's podcast on the topic of delusion. And I hope that is being able to inspire and help you even transform your life in some ways. But at the end of the day, you are the one to transform your life. You are the one who have the power to do it. So anyways, if you feel it that way, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And at the same time, please share this video to your friends, families, or any person, anyone whom you feel like this video can help them with. Please share it to them, and I'll see you in the next video.